Hi everyone, Peter Boland here, coming to you today on this beautiful Thanksgiving Day morning. I hope that today is wide open for you and full of heart and full of fun and full of celebration in whatever way, shape, or form you most enjoy. Solitude in the desert all by yourself, packed in a house with 50 people. I've heard from so many friends this morning who are doing that entire range of things, and it all sounds perfect. It's just Lori and I here at the Quiet House this year. We're keeping it small, we're keeping it simple, we're keeping it still. And it feels like the right thing to do in this crazy world and in this busy time. But I wanted to make a little video this morning and just send it out on all my socials to all of you for two reasons. To say thank you and to say I'm sorry. So let me start with the I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have been so relentlessly hammering you with news of this book. And yet here I am doing it again, but just in reference to my apology. Ever since my book was published on August 23rd and then kind of hit Amazon and all those other places around the middle of September and started selling, I've been doing my thing, and getting on the socials here and pretty much every day putting posts, little videos, sharing screenshots of reviews from the Amazon page, and just reminding people, hey, I wrote a book, if you want it, come get it. And I know the way Facebook, for example, works, I don't know, but the way it seems to work is some of you have been torturously viewing my daily advertisings and probably getting ready to unfriend me. You're so sick of it, or snooze me, or whatever. But the way Facebook works, I have almost 10,000 followers and 3,500 friends, and some of those people have not seen any of this stuff. So I keep posting it every day, hoping that it kind of cracks through and sees some new eyes. But it also means that some of my regular viewers have seen it way too much. So that's why I'm apologizing. I want to say, though, that I'm not going to stop. I am self-published. I am my own agent. I am my own marketing and publicity department. Ain't nobody going to do it if I don't do it. And it's taking root slowly. I don't know how many books I've sold. People have asked me, how many books have you sold? I have no idea. Amazon sends the data to my publisher, Balboa Press, and Balboa Press publishes a quarterly sales report. So it's going to be maybe another week or two before I get a report about this first period of sales. So I'm working in the dark here. I have no idea how many books I've sold. So I just keep sharing what I have. So that's the apology. Here's the thank you. Thank you to every one of you who have said a kind word about the process of going through the publishing journey and putting out a book. Thank you especially to all of you who've bought the book. And an extra special thank you to those of you who went through the tedious extra steps to write a review and post it on Amazon. That really helps. I think I'm up to like 46 reviews today, which is great. I'm almost at my kind of arbitrary target of 50, because someone in the publishing industry told me that if you get 50 reviews on Amazon, Amazon kind of elevates your book and starts to share it on its own recommended reading lists. What do I know if that's even true? But what the heck? It's kind of a game. I'm playing this game, and so many of you have put in your time and talent and effort to at least pop on there and give it some stars. And most people actually take the extra step of throwing a few sentences together about the book. And an extra special thank you to those of you who come to the live book signings and walk out with 10 books under your arm. All of them signed. And that is such a shot in the arm of every creator when someone not only warmly receives their work but loves it so much they become a missionary. And they go and they walk out with a bunch of books and they say, y'all have to read this book, and they're giving it away to all their kids or all their friends, or they're just buying a stack to put to hand out to colleagues or employees. I didn't see that coming, and I also didn't see this coming. Extra thank you to those of you who have organized book clubs around this book. Maybe you already had an existing book club, and then you're making the Seven Stone Path, An Everyday Journey to Wisdom, the next book on your cycle. I have a feeling that that word of mouth is going to continue to plant seeds, and up from those seeds, I mean, it's out of my hands now, right? It's in God's hands. It's in whatever you define as ultimate reality, Dharma, grace, Dharmakaya. There is something moving through all of us that is looking for a foothold. And I wrote a book like this out of my own longing for that same stability, that same medicine, that same something to grab. And that's what I'm hearing back from so many of you, that this book takes all of these wisdom traditions and puts them in your hand in a kind of usable, down-to-earth, simple way that's relatable, that's clear, and yet substantive and informative. It's the most gratifying thing I've ever experienced. You know, I don't have kids. Lori and I were never blessed with children. I've made some music. I've made a bunch of records in the past, and those sold okay, and I broke even. Not a huge deal. Small fish in a medium pond, a big fish in a small pond. I don't know how to describe that. My place in the San Diego music scene, and I still got a toe in that water for sure. More on that later. But this book is breaking something open for me, and that's why this Thanksgiving today, I am experiencing an intensity of gratitude that I've really not experienced before. And it's because of all of you and what you have given me in the way you've opened your heart and gifted me with your time, your treasure, your attention, your intention to bring this work into the rooms that only you have access to, that I don't have access to. So it is that word of mouth carrying the seeds that I'm just feeling so deeply loved by today. So I doubt very many people are still watching this video. We're over 8 minutes now. But I want to just open the camera up and just kind of share from the heart with you about how gifted I feel because of what you have so generously offered. And I hope this book, The Seven Stone Path, An Everyday Journey to Wisdom, opens up opportunities for you to deepen into the richness and the beauty and the sacred music and light of your own life. Happy Thanksgiving. See you on the other side.